So, he said, Malik your butt. This nigga said, Malik your butt. Hilarious. No, what's that? You said you told me about Tony Yvette last year, and I called you goofy. What did I say that, brother? I don't remember that. Hold on, brother. Let me get you on. I don't remember that. Let me get you on, bro. I do not remember calling you goofy, bro. What's up, sir? How are you?
What's up, Tyreek? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. So what? I diss you or something? I don't remember, bro.
Yeah. Last year sometime when you started talking about Tony and Yvette, and I was trying to warn you about them and them co-opted Tasden, the Transatlantic Slave Descendant Network. It was like, oh, brother, you goofy. We on code right now.
Oh, I probably thought you were trolling. I probably thought you were, because people be saying little stuff, but wow, because I've seen some of your tweets, and I've been seeing a lot of shit they done stole from folks now. I mean, it's really coming out. What was your deal for a minute?
Well, so back in 2016, 2017, I was taking Tasden, the public policy initiative up to Congress.
Yeah.
I was taking it to the Congressional Black Caucus to have it pushed. Specifically to Karen Bass's office. Then like 2 months later, Tone comes out. He looks at Tasden, my video. He looks at the content from my website, and he comes out with hashtag ADOS. So I'm like, what's this? So I reach out to him like, hey, this is, if you look at my video, if you look at the content from the first website, even down to the stock videos, this guy totally copied and pasted. At first, he didn't have a website. He had like a Euro web page.
Yeah.
And he had the video. It was exactly like Tasden, the Transatlantic Slave Descendant Network.
Wow.
So, and this is around the time when I was walking the halls of Congress, because you can actually walk through Congress and take your public policy initiatives to their offices. You don't have to schedule appointments. You just walk in any congressman's office. It's the office building for the people, so they allow it. So, as I'm dealing with Karen Bass and the Congressional Black Caucus, 2 months later, Tone comes out with hashtag ADOS, and it's almost identical to my video, his first video, identical to my site, even down to the stock videos where you have the slavery photos. I reach out to him. I'm like, hey, what is this? Like, what's going on over here? He blocks me on YouTube. He blocks me on Instagram, all social media platforms. Then he goes and gets Yvette Carnell. He calls her a co-creator. He got Yvette Carnell because she had the platform Breaking Brown. I used to watch her platform along with your platform, Jason Black, Professor Black Truth, and leave comments and everything. He gets Yvette Carnell and uses her because she has another platform. So they're like doing this rush to get out in front of Tasden. We created this, we made this. After that, like 2 months later, Karen Bass, they stopped communicating with me. The Congressional Black Caucus, they stopped communicating with me. This dude was plugged in with those guys. He was sent by those people back in 2017. Wow. I started Tasden on the campuses of Bowie State in 2015. Now, I've been doing grassroots work out here in the DMV. I've been working with the prisons. I've been working with brothers out here in the street. I'm like on the ground. I wasn't really pushing this as far as on Twitter the way Tone and Yvette was doing. But I have receipts of all of this. I have the copies of his first website, my website. If you look at my video of Tasden and the video that he took down, that he initially has, it's almost identical. So, these people have been fraud since 2017. And, I was kind of ringing the alarm about this, but I figured that this was going to happen because I worked with people with bad character like that in the past. And anytime you have bad character and you're trying to push your organization, that character is going to ultimately come out in that organization.
Real talk.
So, that's the case here. But, I support your movement.
No, yeah, man, I
support what you're doing. Yeah, I'm still doing the work out here, you know what I mean? With Tasden, Transatlantic Slave Descendant Network. And, we moving forward with this. But, I'm just giving you a heads up here, man, because it's unfortunate the way it unfolded. I seen how it was going to unfold with these guys' characters.
Well, that's why I've never been a part of their group at all. I was just pushing the hashtag of the lineage. But as far as their group, I ain't never had shit to do with that bullshit. Because I already knew that they were on some fuck shit and they were going to self-implode. So I never associated with their group at all. So
let me give you one of the public policy initiatives we have with TASDA, because this wasn't just a grab bag for reparations. One, it was crazy that these people decided to call us American descendants of slaves. Like, it was tacky and silly to be referring to yourself as a slave descendant. TASDA is the Transatlantic Slave Descendant Network. The network is grounded in the legacy. But to come out, it was just such a rush job. This dude used Sandy Doherty as cover. When he was talking about, he's always talking about the data. He never did any research. He never did any work with this thing. He was doing that, the data reparations, to give himself cover. That's why it almost sounds ridiculous when you hear him talk. There is no charisma, because he's using everyone else's work to cover his heist of this intellectual property.
Yeah,
I actually did a year study to find the cures that afflict the ills of the African American community. So, like, I have an STEC program called a public policy initiative called STEC, where we lift the burden of poverty. We infuse, like, for instance, neighborhoods in Chicago. We put STEC on Chicago. We lift the burden of poverty by subsidizing the living expenses of the poor teenagers out there. We infuse those teenagers with education, therapy, and counseling. Education for the ignorance, therapy for the trauma of, like, slavery, the child abuse, the sexual abuse, and then counseling to teach life skills. Counseling to teach how to deal with the networks in society.
What city are you in, brother?
What's that?
What city are you in?
I'm sorry. I'm in the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
Well, you know, bro, you're talking some real stuff, man. I might want to have you come down to the convention next year, man. I'll be on one of the panels, bro.
I'm actually coming down to the convention. I was going to come down there anyway. I was going to pay your support anyway.
No doubt, man. Yeah, because you're saying some real shit right now, brother. Because that's what we need to hear. We need brothers like you, you know, participating and really think tanking with us, man, and coming up with some solutions. This is what the fuck I'm talking about right here.
So this is what TASDA was about. It wasn't about just getting asking for a grab bag of reparations, which, you know, I definitely support and believe.
So, tell me what you guys think about that, family. This is ADOS Star News Media, brought to you by the way of ADOS FBA B1 Pirate Radio. I'm going to do this on both channels. Make sure you subscribe to the new channel. If you want to know where the link is, I will put it in the community chat. Family, that was heated. That was hot. You heard it here on ADOS Star News Media. Let's get into it. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you found this video entertaining or informative, please support the show. We are working hard every day to do what we got to do out here and do what we got to do for the people. Support that Cash App, ADOS Star News Media. Money symbol, all lowercase letters. You'll find it under my wife, Ebony. EBONY. Let's get to it, family. Let's have this discussion, because that is what the new channel will be about. This is a discussion forum for ADOS, FBA, B1, American descendants of chattel slavery, as my man Ted Hayes would say. Let's get into that topic, family. Let's go. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. Let's talk about it.